Have you ever stopped and wondered how quickly a single story can take over the internet? Especially when it carries hope, pride, and a dash of controversy. In the last few days, the African online community, and honestly even the global media, has been abuzz with an unbelievable tale. It goes like this. Ibrahim Traoré, the youngest president in Africa, and a rising icon of the continent, is said to have built a spectacular $1 billion shopping mall right in the heart of Ouagadougou, the capital city of Burkina Faso. Everywhere you look online, you'll find vibrant images and bold headlines. Massive glass towers, futuristic green parks, bustling technology hubs, crowds of young people coding, starting companies, and attending glamorous events. The mall is said to stretch 35 stories into the sky, creating thousands of jobs and welcoming visitors from all over Africa and beyond. For many, this story is more than just news. It's a declaration that a new era has arrived for Burkina Faso, and perhaps for the whole of Africa. But here's the question, is any of it real? Is this billion-dollar mall a triumph of modern African ambition, or is it simply a digital mirage? A dream spun out of hope and wishful thinking. Let's take this journey together. Welcome to Melanin Stories, the channel where we decode viral trends, dive deep into the narratives shaping Black communities worldwide, and celebrate every dream, big or small. If you're passionate about Africa's rise, the power of youth, or just love a good story that challenges your thinking, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a beat. Let's rewind for a moment. If you search YouTube or TikTok right now, you'll be hit by a tidal wave of videos with titles like Shock, Did Traoré Build Africa's Biggest Mall? Or Burkina Faso's $1 billion mall leaves the world speechless. The visuals are stunning: sleek architecture, green courtyards, colorful markets, digital innovation centers, and street scenes brimming with optimism. Young content creators break down every detail: how the mall is boosting the economy, how it's making jobs, how it's changing lives, how it's a symbol of Africa's new self-confidence. Some videos even feature actors or AI voices imitating President Traoré, speaking directly to the people of Burkina Faso and friends worldwide, announcing the mall as a monument to hope and national pride. In comment sections, you'll find fans from Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, the US, and Europe arguing about whether this is Africa's answer to Dubai or whether it's just a fantasy. But let's pause here. What does the evidence say? We scoured the news major international outlets like BBC, Reuters, Al Jazeera, and every major African news site. No press release, no official announcement, no credible reports of groundbreaking ceremonies, architectural plans, government budgets, or international investors. Even on the official Burkina Faso government websites, there is total silence on any mall project of this scale. So what's really happening here? Why is everyone talking about a mall that for now seems to exist only in headlines and collective imagination? To answer that, we need to talk about President Ibrahim Traoré himself. Born in 1988 in a small town, Traoré's story is one of ambition and resilience. He studied geology at the University of Ouagadougou, joined the military in 2009, and rose through the ranks during one of the most turbulent times in Burkina Faso's history. At just 34, he led a military coup in 2022, ousting the previous leader and promising a new vision for his country. But what really sets Traoré apart is not just his age or his military background. It's the way he's captured the imagination of young people, not just in Burkina Faso, but across Africa and in diasporas worldwide. He's often seen as a modern-day Thomas Sankara, outspoken, unapologetic, and fiercely committed to African sovereignty and dignity. Traoré speaks directly to the people, often in military fatigues, calling for self-reliance, innovation, and the rejection of foreign dependency. He's expelled foreign troops, strengthened alliances with neighboring countries, and promoted Pan-African unity at every chance. For millions of young Africans, Traoré is proof that you can rise from humble beginnings to the highest office in the land, that you can dream big and change your country's destiny. It's no surprise that stories about him tend to go viral and that anything attached to his name, especially something as grand as a billion-dollar mall, will instantly become a sensation. But there's another layer to this story. In today's world, dreams spread faster than facts. Social media allows communities to create remix and amplify stories at lightning speed. A single TikTok or AI-generated image can spark a movement. People want to believe in miracles in firsts and records. They want to see their leaders build monuments, not just for economic reasons, but as proof that Africa can compete on a global stage. So when a story like the Ibrahim Traoré Mall catches fire, it's about much more than shopping or architecture. It's a mirror for the continent's hopes, frustrations, and ambitions. The mall becomes a symbol of jobs for the unemployed, of progress for the next generation of independence from outside influence of a new story Africa can tell the world. If you look closer, the online excitement isn't just about the mall. It's about the possibility that young Africans might one day lead the world in technology, green energy, design, entrepreneurship, and the arts. The comments overflow with pride and longing. I wish my country could do this. We need leaders like Traoré. Africa is rising. Even skeptics get caught up in the debate. Some fact-check, others push for more transparency. But almost everyone agrees that the story taps into a real hunger for change. But is there a downside? Absolutely. Viral stories sometimes blur the line between hope and hype. When dreams spread faster than facts, disappointment can follow. For every person inspired, there's another who feels let down when the truth comes out. It's a delicate dance between optimism and realism. So what do we do with this story? Should we dismiss it as just another online myth, or see it as a window into the dreams of a whole generation? Here's one way to look at it. The mall may not be real, at least not yet, but the desire for something like it is. Young people across Africa are hungry for more than promises. They want opportunities. They want inspiration. They want to see what's possible in their own lifetimes. Stories like this, even if exaggerated or fictional, have the power to fuel conversations, motivate new leaders, and spark real-world action. History is full of examples where imagination led to action. The tallest towers, the fastest trains, the boldest inventions. They all began as ideas that sounded impossible. What matters is what we do with these dreams. Will this viral mall story simply fade away? Or will it challenge a new generation to study harder, start businesses, push for better leadership, and demand results? For the skeptics out there, your questions are just as important. It's right to ask for evidence, to want transparency, to check sources, and hold leaders accountable. Healthy skepticism keeps us sharp and ensures that progress is real, not just a story on a screen. At Melanin Stories, we celebrate both sides, the dreamers and the realists. We believe that inspiration and facts are not enemies, but partners. It's okay to dream big. It's also okay to demand the truth. So now we turn the conversation over to you. What do you really think about the Ibrahim Traoré Mall phenomenon? Does it inspire you, or do you see it as just another viral fantasy? What do you wish leaders in Africa would focus on next? Do you think these stories, even if they aren't true, yet play a positive role in pushing society forward? Or do you worry that hype will make people lose faith when reality falls short? Share your thoughts, feelings, and debates in the comments. Your voice is what makes Melanin Stories a true community. If you enjoy exploring these big topics where hope meets reality and stories shape our future, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell and stay with us as we keep uncovering the narratives that matter. Thank you for staying with Melanin Stories until the very end of this video. Remember, every dream, no matter how wild, needs believers and builders. Let's keep pushing, keep questioning, and keep dreaming together. See you in the next story, where your comment, your vision, or your hope might inspire our entire community.